Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing out there today, man? I hope you're doing all right, man. Welcome back. So we're here with some more Deep Purple, man. Gonna be looking at Perfect Strangers. This one's been pretty highly suggested and requested on the channel, so excited to get into it, see what's happening. I'm obviously loving my ride with Deep Purple, man. So if you're brand new here, I do have more Deep Purple reactions on the channel. Feel free to look those up. Get on them, man. Deep Purple is just crazy stuff with these guys. One of my favorites on the channel. Easy to say. So we're diving into this one. I got the music video up for this one. It looked like there was one to get into. So I'm excited to check that one out, man. I hope we don't miss any tidbits, man, on this one. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with that one. So right here I looked because I know that Deep Purple has different phases where they have a different setup. And this one looks like it still has Ian on it. It's got Richie, you know, it's got John. I forget you got two Ians, so yeah, we got both Ians on here, so what I mean to say. So let's go ahead and get into it. We also got Roger rocking out with us, man. So let's go ahead and hit play. Let's see what we're getting right here with Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers, man. Here we go. Gloomy organ music. One of my favorite instruments. Bro, that guitar and bass.
I am returning, the echo of a point in time, and distant faces shine. 1,000 warriors I have known, all and laughing at the spirits of you.
Oh, that little... How's he doing that? What is that sound? It's like a violin on his guitar or something.
I know I must remain inside this silent well of sorrow.
this thing goes to, man. You hear me talking on the radio. Man, perfect stranger. Oh, this part is so hard. Like how they're randomly like, hey, let's put us playing soccer on the video. Or football, as some of y'all call it. Trying to see where this sound. Is it just guitar? Let's go, dude. Let's go. There we are with Perfect Strangers, man. Perfect Strangers, Deep Purple. I gotta see. So I feel like this was probably a little bit shorter than the album version I had saw. And if there's a difference, man, I might have to turn back around and check out Perfect Strangers sooner rather than later, man, to make sure that we get it all. So right there, but just another rocker. I love that part right there that they ended the song on. That thing was bumping, man. That thing's a little bit of a rocker right there, man. So cool to see that we got the original lineup. I don't know the full history of Deep Purple about like what happened from the beginning to the middle to later. I think people said it's known as like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 eras, maybe phases, whatever you want to call it. But right here with Perfect Strangers, we've got them a little bit later in their career than what I've been introduced to. And still rocking out, man. So I don't know how many people are still rocking with Deep Purple to this point, man. But they still got magic, in my opinion. So this one has a contribution for interpretation about the song. This wasn't the vibe I was getting, but this is what they wrote. Okay, they said remembering that the song is about remembering a lost love from childhood and having grown up in different directions. You still have feelings for that person, but you are perfect strangers now. So that's what they wrote. But let me get into the lyrics a little bit. Yeah, so for me, this means a whole different thing than what was just explained. To me, we're talking about something throughout time, right? Something going back ages, man. And this is why I think that we have, can you remember me? Remember my name. As I flow through your life, 1,000 oceans I have flown. Okay, this thing has been across the world time and time again, right? They have seen so much. They have been here through ages, throughout all the world. They've seen all the things that life has been. Okay, so this just rings right there first. He's the echo of a point in time. Distant faces shine. 1,000 warriors I have known. Once again, seeing the evolution of the world, different eras, right? Warriors throughout time. I'm talking from the time of sticks to shields to bows to muskets to cannons to freaking nowadays rifles, right? And bombs. This thing has seen life over and over, has experienced all of it. And I'm usually thinking like the more treacherous side, the terrible side. I know I must remain inside the silent well of sorrow. Once again, sorrow. We're talking about the destruction, the terrible things that have happened with mankind. A strand of silver hanging through the sky, touching more than you see. The voice of ages. Once again, ages. We're talking long time, man. And the aching is aching with the dead of the night. This precious life, your tears are lost in falling rain. So to me, what it's talking about the terribleness that has happened over spans of our lifetime throughout humankind existing on Earth, right? This is something that has revealed, has seen everything that has happened, and is saying, hey, we must remain perfect strangers, kind of like You don't want to continue down this path. You need to separate yourself. Don't continue history. Don't repeat history. All right, let's be perfect strangers is what I'm getting from here, because if you're not gonna stay away from this, then you're gonna repeat it, right? You're gonna be doomed to repeat what has been happening, this cycle in life, man. So that's kind of the way I took it, and I thought that was a little bit more special than just thinking about a friend that I used to have that I no longer have. Like, I was getting a very more deep meaning with this one than that. So you guys let me know what y'all thought this one was about. And right here, man, we've got Perfect Strangers. The genre is hard rock. Of course, songwriters for this song, you say Richie Blackmore, Ian, and Roger Glover. Okay, so this one came out, 1985, man. So Perfect Strangers is a song by the British rock band Deep Purple. It is the title track of their 1984 comeback. So it was recorded in 84, released in 85. It is one of the few Deep Purple compositions to not feature a guitar solo. That was the thing. I didn't know if, with a little bit of difference I saw on YouTube, if I missed a guitar solo, but no, it looks like it didn't have one. Nevertheless, founding band member and guitarist Richie Blackmore has called it his favorite Deep Purple song, man. The lyrics are inspired by the Eric books of Michael Moorcock. Okay, I don't know what those are about. So it says right here that it's a series of sword and sorcery stories taking place on an alternative Earth. Okay, so just fantasy, warriors, sorcerers, stuff like that going on, and it inspired his lyrics. But the way I take it is I'm not willing to let that go. That's what it meant to me, and I thought that was a pretty cool meaning for it. So I'm still interested in what Perfect Strangers meant to any of you guys, if you actually built any kind of idea when you listen to it, like, hey, this is what I thought it was about. So I'm interested to hear that, man. Well, thank you guys for rocking with me here today. Hopefully you enjoyed being here with me on this one, man. I definitely enjoyed listening to another Deep Purple track. Can't wait to hear more, man. So if you guys enjoyed being here with me today, please let me know by liking the video, subscribing, and checking out the descriptions for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a member here on my YouTube, my Patreon, or donation request, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.